$1.75. Oh, Raphael, I like where you're making such a good choice. Keep it up. Makai, you don't need the whole basket. Just grab a couple rulers so you can pass them out, sweetie. Be careful where you're stepping. I can tell Kira's finished. I can tell Tamaya's finished. They're sitting nice and strong. I can tell Raphael's finished. Brian, how did you write $3.75?
I put a dot on it, I put a 0 there, I put a 7 and a little dot.
You put a 0 and a 7 and a dot?
So
Like
I
that?
put a 0 and a dot, then a 75.
Okay, that would be 75 cents. I asked for $3.75. How can you fix that so it says $3.75?
You put a 3.
Where?
I put a 0, they put a 3.
Yep, I got to get rid of the 0 and put a 3. $3.75. Good. Raphael?
What side is inches on here?
The ones with the bigger side.
Good job.
First graders, for your name and date on guided practice today, you need to draw a 2.5-inch line segment for your name and a 3-inch line segment for the date. Which one's going to be longer, Kira? 2.5 inches for your name, 3 inches for the date. Which one's going to be longer?
3 inches.
The 3 inches is going to be longer. Thank you. I need your name and date at the top. Thanks, Makai. Ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Repeat after me. Side A every day.
Side A every day.
Side A every day.
Side A every day.
Good. Number 1. The kindergarten children made a graph to show the shoes and sneakers they were wearing. They counted 10 shoes and 14 sneakers. Draw a picture to show the shoes and the sneakers. Circle the pairs. I'm going to read it one more time. The kindergarten children made a graph to show the shoes and the sneakers that they were wearing. They counted 10 shoes and 14 sneakers. Draw a picture to show the shoes and the sneakers. Circle the pairs. All right, first graders, remember, I always tell you, I'm a teacher, not an artist. So can I draw very good shoes and sneakers? Probably not. So I'm going to do circles and I'm going to do X's to show my shoes and my sneakers because that's going to be easier for me. So for shoes, I'm going to make circles. How many shoes did they count, Samaya?
They counted 10.
They counted 10 shoes. So I'm going to show 10 circles. Then I'm going to use X's to show my sneakers. How many sneakers did they count, Tatiana?
14.
They counted 14 sneakers, so I'm going to draw 14 X's. I'll give you a second to catch up with me. 10 shoes and 14 sneakers. Then they would like us to circle the pairs. How many are in a pair, Clifton? How many shoes do you have on your feet? 2. So how many are in a pair, Clifton? How many shoes do you have on your feet? 2. So how many are in a pair? Clifton, you have on a pair of shoes right now, right? If you have 2 on your feet, how many are in a pair? Clifton, you have 2 shoes on your feet, right? You're wearing a pair of shoes. How many are you wearing? 2. So how many are in a pair? How many are on your feet? 2. So how many are in a pair? 2. Yep. So now I need to circle my groups of 2s. For my shoes and for my sneakers. So find your 2s and circle them. And then we need to find out how many kids are in the class. Are we going to count each shoe or are we going to count the pairs? What are we going to do, Brianna? How are we going to figure out how many kids are in the class?
Count the pairs.
Count the pairs. Why wouldn't I count each shoe?
Because you're only counting each shoe, not their body. Because if you count these two, that means there's 2 bodies.
That means there's 2 bodies. If I only count 1 shoe, that would mean each kid was only wearing 1 shoe. And I'm pretty sure every day you guys come to school wearing 2 shoes. So we need to count the pairs. We don't need to count the shoes. So count them with me. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 kids in that kindergarten class. Is that more or less than what we have in our classroom? Here. Less. 12 kids in that kindergarten classroom. Number 2, what number does this picture show? I want you to think about it in your head and write it down on your paper. And then we'll check and we'll see if you have the correct answer. Look at the flats, the 10 sticks, and the unit cubes, Brian, and write down what number that picture shows. Look at the flats, the unit cubes, and the 10 sticks. Write down what that number shows. How many flats do I have, Marquez?
2.
2. How many 10 sticks do I have, Khalil? 1. How many unit cubes do I have, Jakaya? Unit cubes. 5. So what's my total number in that picture? Okay?
215.
215. You got it. Now we're going to write that number in expanded form. Remember we learned that last Thursday, I think, expanded form. 215. How am I going to write that number in expanded form? Think back to how we did that. Expanded form. We did a number plus another number plus another number. How am I going to figure that out? Kira, do you remember?
Yeah. First is the 200.
Good. First I'm going to write the 200 plus what?
50.
Not 15.
1.
Tell me my tens first.
1.
Not just 1. How many tens do I have?
10.
Yep, 10. Plus how many?
5.
5. Good job, Kira. 200 plus 10 plus 5 equals 215. 200 plus 10, Cameron, plus 5 equals 215. Like the way Clifton's still sitting up nice and strong. Good job, Clifton. Number 3. I have, repeat after me, 3 dimes.
3 dimes.
2 nickels.
2 nickels.
And 1 penny.
And 1 penny.
Draw the coins in the spot that they gave you, and then we're going to write how much money it is in 2 different ways. We're going to write it using a dollar sign that we learned today, and we're going to write it using a decimal point, or a cent sign, excuse me, that we've learned before. 3 dimes, 2 nickels, and 1 penny. Start drawing, Aaron. Good job, Raphael. $3, 2 nickels, and 1 penny. Makai's finished. He's sitting strong. Good choice, Makai. You're not writing the number here, so you're drawing the pictures. We're going to write the numbers over here. 3 dimes, 2 nickels, 1 penny. Now that you have those drawn, count them up with me. Ready? 10, 20, 30. Oh, we've got to start over. I didn't have all my first graders' voices. Count them with me. Ready? 10, 20, 30. Raphael. 35, 40, 41. Show me 41 cents using a cent sign. You guys know how to do that. That's not something new we learned today. 41 cents using a cent sign in one of those blanks. $0.41. Now I want you to show me 41 cents using a dollar sign. Remember, we have $0. So think about that when you're writing it. 41 cents, and then show it to me using a dollar sign. Good job, Raphael. Good job, Tatiana. Good job, Cameron. I see lots of right answers, first graders. Good job. How am I going to show 41 cents using a dollar sign? Cameron, tell me what you wrote.
0. First, put dollar sign.
First, put my dollar sign.
Exclamation point.
Not exclamation point. Decimal.
Decimal point.
Decimal point.
And then 41.
And then 41 to show 41 cents. Good. Please check. Make sure yours looks like this. Dollar sign, 0, decimal point, 41 for 41 cents, Raphael. Number 4. Kelvin has 4 markers. How many markers?
4.
How many markers?
4.
4. Draw the markers. 1 marker is red. Color that marker with your pencil. Kelvin has 4 markers. Draw the markers. 1 marker's red. Color that marker with your pencil. All right, I'm going to draw my 4 markers. Remember, first graders, I'm a teacher, not an
artist.
So my markers aren't going to be very beautiful. How many markers do I need to color in with my pencil? How many markers, Tatiana?
4.
Nope, I'm not going to color in all 4. 1 marker's red. How many am I going to color in?
3.
1 marker's red. How many am I going to color in? I'll read it again to you. Kelvin has 4 markers. Draw the markers, so I did that. 1 marker is red. Color that marker. How many am I going to color in? 1. So then 1 out of my 4 markers is red. What fraction of my markers are red?